I should have done this part last night when Gina wasn't here, but I didn't notice it until I was getting ready to leave.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna be climbing up somewhere I don't want you to.
Probably.
We made it up to off-grid property, and I wasn't here yesterday, but this looks great. The money looks great. We're gonna get another second coat on there. Soon it's gonna be transformed. We have Mr. Tan Man with us again today. He's been doing super good, but once we start sanding, he won't be able to come.
I don't want to share with you, so I'm going to open you another bucket. Now the other one's just about empty, so we're going to need another one.
I was gonna say, that's not very nice.
I should have done this part last night when Gina wasn't here, but I didn't notice it until I was getting ready to leave.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna be climbing up somewhere I don't want you to.
Probably. Anytime I'm on a ladder, you don't like it.
Well, you just said you could have did it when I wasn't here.
Well, I didn't know it until I was ready to leave. And at that point, I was all picked up.
You think it's funny. And now you want me to watch you.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Well, how high are you going?
Up to the gray.
Are you serious? What?
Wow.
What do you see? Oh, to that little spot right there.
Yeah.
I thought you meant way up to the top.
No. I forgot to mud the corners. And this one's got a good...
It's not overly terrible.
No, it's not.
Hey man, do you think he's crazy? Do you think he's crazy? Huh?
Alright, now my corners are all done. Thought I was done with them yesterday, but
That's what you told me.
I'd forgotten those two little pieces. So now we're done.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yep.
So I feel like I must be getting either used to it, but that's probably the safest place you've been using the ladder.
What?
You can't, it won't move that direction and it can't move that way.
Oh.
This stuff smells like something.
Anything good?
I'll tell you what it is later, I don't know yet. Probably sheetrock mud.
Sounds about right.
All right, let's get this done.
I find this step a little more challenging because when I first put the first coat on, I just put it on, kind of take it off, and it stays in the screw holes. Now I'm trying to like put it on and like taper it so that way when I sands, everything looks nice. I have a hard time to keep it on without scraping it all on, so I'm trying to learn that technique. I feel like I'm doing a little better this time. So to keep this really entertaining for you, I was going to tell you a few jokes. And then I remembered I don't really know any jokes. I only know one joke. Here it is. What do you call a cow that just had a calf? Decaffeinated. I think that's the only joke I've ever remembered. If you have any good, cute jokes, let us know.
I have everything going in the stairway hallway done. I'm just gonna get this side of this corner and that corner is done.
Kieran's working hard on the job. Right, buddy?
Alright, second coat on our first inside corner. There we go, one down, 6 more to go.
That's it.
And then lots of these. I didn't count how many straight up and downs we have, but
You probably shouldn't.
I don't want to know.
So the question I'm thinking right now is, we had the gray that's upstairs that's gonna come down. So are we stuck with that color now through the whole hallway?
No, I think we stop it on this wall and on this wall.
Yeah, and then we
And
can
then
do,
transition this into
Yeah.
what you do for the,
cause I feel like that gray at least is too dark for this hallway.
right, I think if you stop here, you're gonna have enough of a shadow.
Yeah,
It won't be super noticeable on this wall. You stop here,
yeah.
you won't see it. This is the coat that I find takes a lot of time because you put a lot of mud on to fill everything in.
I promised Tanner that we'd go for a little walk. So it's pretty windy out here, so I don't know how good you can hear me, but I did get my onion bed planted. Then we got a bunch of rain. So we're coming up here, see if they got flooded away, if they're doing any good. He just loves it out here. Come on. I am extremely happy of what this garlic is looking like right now. It's awesome. A few questions about people worried about if animals will get into this stuff. I don't think garlic is usually bothered too bad, and then the onions should be okay. Other vegetables and stuff like that have to keep an eye on. I do have some extra portable fencing that I do have planned in case. So I do have a plan. I am going to try not to because I do think I just like it more just being open, but if it comes to it, I will put a fence around the gardens.
We have to make sure to get some kind of door stop so this door doesn't get slammed into the hallway wall and ding it all up.
I think you should bake me a cake and see how good you frost it.
Nah, you should bake me a cake.
Well, I'll make the cake and you frost it.
Nah.
Come on, I'm definitely not good like that. What do you think, guys? He should make me a cake, or I should make him a cake and he should frost it for me? I think so. Don't forget, this is going to be the first thing someone sees.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you nervous?
No, I'm gonna mess it all up for you. You want some? Spend all the time putting it on so you can take it off.
Yep. How's he doing, Tanner? Okay?
Does it pass? Huh? Out mowing the lawn for the first time with our little TYM tractor with a mower deck on it. And I'll tell you what, it is doing a good job. Before mowing, after mowing. That looks nice. We went from cold and wet to hot and dry, and then we got some rain and some more heat. And yeah, now the grass is growing really quick, so it was time to get the tractor out.
Who did it?
Left you a present. So it got down to 35 degrees last night, so I'm curious to see how the meat birds did, because it hasn't been this chilly for them lately. How's everybody doing? You're looking good. We got some over there. We got 2 heat lights going. That one's a ceramic bulb, so it doesn't put off any light, just heat. Still feels so weird opening the door and seeing this. All sheetrocked. I'm still used to having this wall open. It's just funny the things you have to get used to. Yeah, it's just weird having it closed in. It's nice, but I mean, it's been so long that this whole downstairs has been open. You've been able to see through to the powerhouse, through to the pantry, through the hallway, and you can see the windows upstairs. And now you don't get any of that. So this step, putting the coat of mud over all of the tape joints, always takes longer than I expected or wanted to. We're getting there. We got probably almost half of it done. So today the goal is to get it completely finished, let it dry, and I can come back and start sanding it. Yeah, it's a big process, that's for sure. We got 1,800 square feet worth of sheetrock. Having the 10-foot high ceilings is nice, but it just makes it that much more to do. So enough talking and complaining about it. We're gonna get to work so we can get this done. I always like to remix the mud in the morning. Glass of water. And stir. Alright, nothing to it, but to do it. Let's get started. Time for another bucket of mud.
Well, I did everything I can do. I did all the screw holes that are lower. I'm just gonna let Al get the higher ones since he's gonna be up on the ladder anyway. And because these are all high, I'm not even going to attempt any of these end joints because I'm not going up high and going down low. And Al really doesn't want me touching them anyway. He's really good at it, and I'll just make him have extra sanding.
Make our second wall complete for the day. Then we have 2 more walls left in the pantry. Whoo! I don't want to talk about the pantry. Yeah, I don't like working in the confined areas like the hallway or the pantry. It don't make it any fun. So I'm trying to block that out of my memory until we get to it. then we'll pass that hurdle when the time comes. Alright, last one in this part of the house. After this, I just have the pantry to finish up. I like that. I'm gonna go play in the closet, or should I say the pantry. When I finish that up, I'll be back. So when it comes to taping and mudding, you can see now there's a nice little crease in here. When we put the tape on with the mud on it, it's wet on the back, and when you, I want to say squeegee it, but it's not squeegee it. When you take your putty knife and push it in, it pushes the mud into the crack. See, you can see it on the back side here. You can see the mud's, oh, I broke it off, it's sticking in there. That's what you want. You want that joint to fill up, because if it doesn't over time, that'll crack, and that's because you don't have mud behind your tape. And that's when the banjo comes in really handy, because the banjo already puts the tape on the back of the mud. So, and then you can see it's dried nicely, because it's like sucked the tape into the crevice. Just figured I'd show that to you before I get them all covered up, because we're getting there. Whew. Thought there was never going to end. We went through about 3 3/4 buckets of mud so far on the downstairs. I'm gonna turn the dehumidifier on, let it dry overnight, run out, get some more mud. We're probably gonna need another bucket. Hopefully not that. We're probably gonna be needing some touch up to do. So I'll have to run out, get that, and then tomorrow we can come back and sand. You guys who do this for a living, I don't know how you do it. Props to you, but man, yeah. I'm glad it's done.